If you've never seen GD
present
Fenderson,
day, Carol, Sophia, and myself were hanging out. We've divorced ourselves from Billy. Sad. So now I'm the third wheel. And Sophia says, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to meet anybody else again. I don't know. I don't know. So Carol, being Carol, tries to build up her spirits and go, what are you talking about, girl? You're attractive, you're smart, you have a good job, you're nice, you'll find somebody else. Any man would be great to have you. And she's like, Glenn, you date her, right? Okay, I don't know what the right answer is, but I know what all the wrong answers are, and that would be anything I say out my mouth. Sure, I could say, yeah, sure, I date her, then her response would be like, well, how long have you been thinking about that? Well, I could say, no, I wouldn't date her, and Carol would say, why are you so cruel? You can't say yes just to make her feel better? Or I could be cute, I could be a comedian and say, oh, sure, maybe before the breast reduction. Okay, again, not a great answer, but I think it's funny.
And the least fucked up of a litter of four. Now, I say litter as an homage to my father and what he called my mom when they had disagreements. And see, I know what you're thinking, but I really, really do not condone any man calling his wife Old Yeller. It doesn't matter how light her skin is. Yellow wives matter. You see, but my mom, she believed in magic. She believed in magic. But she believed in the magic of three little words, I'm your mother. And she thought saying those three little words just made everything better. No matter what your problem was, everything was just better because I'm your mother. So when the rest of the litter was teasing me, calling me ugly, adopted, ugly, adopted, I could go to my mom. Mom, you think I'm ugly? Of course not, boy. I'm your mother. All better. Now, the first time my mom saw me wearing a condom, okay. All right. See, what had happened was, my mom was giving me the condom talk, and she walks into the room, and she has a box. And that box, on the outside, says 12 dozen Tahitian color condoms. 12 dozen. Unless you're used to getting your BJs from Costco, no. Unless you're used to getting your condoms from BJ's, Costco, or Sam's Club, you may not know what a gross of condoms look like. I'm here to tell you what a gross of condoms look like. It looks pretty fucking optimistic. I was hiding condoms everywhere I thought one day I might have sex. I was hiding them in my bedroom, the living room, my parents' room. What? I'm the only one that wanted to have sex in their parents' room. Not while they're there. I'm the only, okay, all right, fine. I was hiding them in the front seat of my car, the back seat of my car, the cemetery. Yeah. Oh, come on. Nobody wanted to have sex in the cemetery. I'm the only one that wanted to have sex in the cemetery. Fine. Liars. All of you. But I never got to use that one in the cemetery, and it's probably a rubber tree by now. But when my mom gave us that talk, well, gave me the talk, I don't think she talked to my brother because he had a kid outside of wedlock. At least one. But me, no. I wore that thing faithfully. So, because my mom said to me, she goes, condoms help prevent disease. They help prevent pregnancy. They only work when you use them. Don't reuse your condoms. Wait a minute. Don't reuse your needles. Okay, that's a drug issue. Okay, that's the drug one. I guess it works for condoms. But at any rate, and then she says, you're not bringing any babies in this house. So you better wear them every single time you have sex, and don't make me check. You know I will, I'm your mother. So me and my girlfriend were in my mother's room having sex. My mother knocks on the door. Are you in my room? Don't come in, Mom. Don't come in. Don't come in. Is that Susan in there with you? Who's Susan? Ursula, come back. Oh, Ursula. Ursula stomps past my mother. My mother goes, that's not Susan. No, ma'am. That's not Susan. Susan and I broke up because she wasn't caring. Remember? At that point, my mother sees me wearing a condom. Now, that's not a Kodak moment. For you young people, Instagram. A Kodak moment is baby's first tooth, baby's first step, baby's first birthday party. But if you're wearing a condom properly, that stops all those other baby firsts. But my mother sees I'm uncomfortable, and she says, blue, looks good on you. You think so, Mom? Of course I do. I'm your mother. So, I'm telling my therapist, Dr. Patel, about this. And he says, oh, Glenn, you are such a pussy. It could have been so much worse. Your mother could have said to you, I always pictured you as an autumn. Which is wrong on so many levels. Or they could have been your brother's hand-me-downs. Again, wrong on so many levels. Or your mother could have said to you, don't worry, you'll grow into it. And my wife has like a new best friend, a new skinny little friend. Then I'm going to worry. See, because I know that the deal will be for the two of them to kill me and get rid of the body. And then my wife can kill her little skinny friend by herself. And when the police say to her, Mrs. Fenderson, you have no idea where your husband is? She can look him right in the eye and go, he's probably with that skinny little bitch. For people to think that these animals are being nice is no, they're naive. Well, see, we like to anthropomorphize, sorry, that's my inner city learning coming out. We like to assign human qualities to inhuman things. So we name them, we invite them into our homes, we elect them for president. Because we don't know any better. We want to see the best in something or see something else in other than what it is. That's fine. But we have to learn to name these little bastards. And also, before they even stepped 1 foot into our house, we're in a hole for like $400. We're buying kitty litter, toys, shots, you name it, carriers. We were buying it. My wife and I have been together for 13 years. That is the most we've ever spent on pussy accessories. And we still hadn't named them yet. Now, I have a friend of mine, a good friend, one of my best friends, he and his wife got 2 kittens. They were sisters from the same litter. And they named them from Greek mythology, named them Phoebe and Calliope. And I think that's real cool, except for they're not Greek. I have another friend of mine who I work with, has 2 dogs from the same litter. He named them Thor and Loki. Real cool Norse names. He's not Scandinavian. I wanted to name those cats something from my own culture. Something from black mythology. See, and now most of you are laughing because you got ahead of me. And you're thinking, he's going to name them Unkulu, you know, from the supreme Zulu god. And he's going to name the other one Ogon, from Nigerian lore, the god of iron. And those are 2 very powerful names to give animals who no longer have their balls. So I wanted to name them something from contemporary black mythology. So we named one Good Credit. We named the other one Food Stamp. Using a unit of month like Subway has a 12-inch sub, a foot-long sub that's not a foot long. Yeah, Subway has a foot-long sub and it's not a foot long. But it's okay because they went to court and they won their case. Yeah. Welcome to the new America, where there's no such thing as facts anymore, and an alternative facts are an alternative to facts. Okay? This is the new America where it's not important what's real, what's important is what you believe and what you feel. And I believe this is what happened. I believe the CEO of Subway was a man. I believe the jury were all men. I believe the judge was a man. So ladies, if a man says to you he has a foot long, you have to believe him. Legally. It's a legal precedent. But if it doesn't feel like a foot long, I wouldn't give him $5.
Everything is great. Then a couple of weeks ago, Carol gets a phone call. Hi, Carol. Hey, hi, Sophia, what's up? Oh, nothing. Billy and I are getting a divorce. Now I have to divorce Billy. I can't stay friends with Billy now, because the only reason why I was friends with Billy is because he was married to Sophia. And the only reason why I know about Sophia is because she is best friends with Carol. And if Billy and Sophia break up, then Billy and I have to break up, and Carol and Billy have to break up. It's terrible. Look what he did to our relationship. So, the biggest problem with that is that once that happened, Carol began get a little bit suspicious of me. I'm like, what did I do? She goes, did you know he was cheating? I said, no, I didn't know. She says, you two talk all the time. You're so close. I said, yeah, but I didn't know he was cheating. She goes, are you cheating? I said, no. What made you think I was cheating? Well, the two of you are so much alike. And whose idea was it to introduce us? So I get a text from Sophia. And it says, "Can I call you? I want a man's perspective on this." Like, I don't want to get in the middle of this. You can't text me, no. You can't call me about, ask Carol, because I'll talk to her, sure. So, she calls me. Here's the thing is, she doesn't need my perspective. She already has a man's perspective, her husband. That's a man, and we know what his perspective is. So, she calls. Carol says, "Put her on speaker." I said, "No. It's bad enough that you're going to hear my answers. You don't need to hear her questions too." So Sophia begins telling the whole story about all the stuff that I really don't want to know about my brother. And she says, "Well, 20 years ago when he first cheated," I went, "What now? 20 years ago? And what did you do?" "Oh, nothing. I thought he'd change." Okay. If you let somebody do something for 20 years, they're not cheating. Those are the rules. Cheating is when you change the rules because you're losing, like an election. That's cheating. She's cheating. She changed the rules. She let him do something for 20 years. It's like, no.
The kittens were on the bed beside us, or between us, and one of them loves to get his belly rubbed. But when he gets his belly rubbed, he gets excited, and he just starts kicking like that. So I'm rubbing his belly. "It's a good little food stamp." "Yes, it's a good little food stamp." "Yes, you are." And he gets really, really excited, and he passes gas. And apparently he'd never heard his own gas before, because he jumped up and ran out the room. And as soon as food stamp jumped out and ran out the room, good credit followed him. So Carol wakes up, "Say, excuse me." First of all, is she asleep? Who am I saying excuse me to? Am I supposed to wake her up? "Honey, what do you want?" "I farted." "Excuse me." Go back to sleep.
Would y'all like to come in? I can have company. I can have company. See, but it's not really that lonely in here. The room service is excellent. See, room service. Yeah, room
Now, about a month ago, my family was auditioning to be on Family Feud. Now, when we got there, this auditorium, there was about 300 people, roughly 50 families there. And a lot of kids, probably hoping to meet their fathers. Wait a minute, that's a different Family Feud, that's Murray. But we're auditioning, and one of the things about the Family Feud, if you've ever watched, you notice that no matter what ridiculous shit someone says, good answer, yeah, good answer, good job, good answer. You're probably thinking they're retarded, but they're not. They tell you, this is your family. No matter what happens on the show, when you go home, that's your family. They're still your family. You can hate them if you want to. You can be embarrassed by them, but they're your family, so you just applaud them and say, good answer. If it was an HBO show, name a tree that does not give shade. Family tree. Good answer. Good answer. Name a tree that does not give shade. A money tree. Good answer. Good answer. Name a tree that does not give shade. Now, on HBO, what the fuck is... Somebody get Nana the fuck out of here. I told you, don't bring Nana. She's senile. She just blurts shit out. She just sits there in the kitchen going, he says he's black, but he don't like macaroni and cheese. What kind of fuck is that? You can't have Nana. Name a tree that does not give shade. Country. A country? Well, unless you have a big bush. My wife and I were watching television, and the movie that was on was, I can't remember the name of the movie, but the gentleman was lying in bed reading, and the wife comes in naked, and she lays across the bed, and she pretends she's dead. And the husband gets aroused, and they start really having good sex. At least for TV sex. Really good AMC with commercials. And my wife says to me, I can do that if you like. I'm like, traps. I said, no. What makes you think I want you to play dead like that on a weeknight? It was a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday for Pete's sake. I gotta get him to go to work the next day. And besides, where was this cooperation 15 years ago when I was still young enough and limber enough to do the things I wanted to do in bed? All of a sudden she's gonna say, anything you want to do in bed I'm fine with? It's like, yeah, now? Now there are consequences. I can pull something out, pulling something out. And besides, if I do what I really want to do in bed, oh, she's going to be pissed. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, she's going to be pissed. Because we're going to have to clean up the whole bedroom. We're going to have it sanitized. Because, I'm going to tell you now, the sheets are going to be stained, the headboard's going to be stained, the wall's going to be stained. That's right. Because when I eat spaghetti in bed, all of them. English language is ruined. I mean, I grew up with sentences and adages and sayings, but now everybody is LOL, SMH, THOT, eggplant winky face. And sentences have lost their beauty. I grew up with a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Now they say, what? One in the stink, two in the pink? Now, those sayings are similar. And if you're a clever wordsmith or a cunning linguist, you could probably substitute two in the bush for two in the pink. I grew up with a penny saved is a penny earned. That meant something. See, now they say, I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now see, diction and grammar aside, what are we teaching our children? That pennies don't matter? That brown change doesn't matter? All change matters. Nickel, please. All you need to know right now is that this is my love ballad to my wife. Yeah, all right. If you recognize the melody, great. If you don't, I wrote it. When I wake up, when you know I'm gonna be the man who's pitching 10 for you. If I let you, then you know I'm gonna be loving you. If you say no, then you know I'm gonna be the man that you just said no to. I have lotion, and you know I'm gonna be the man who knows just what to do. And I will rub 500 times, and I will rub 500 more, and I will keep on rubbing till my hand is cramped and my wrist is sore. When I'm horny, you know I'm gonna be the man who's horny just for you. And if you pinch me, then you know I'm gonna be the man who's being pinched by you. And if you spank me, then you know I'm gonna be the man who's getting spanked by you. If you ball gag me, then you know I'm gonna be the man who's for you. And I will rub 500 times, and I will rub 500 more, and I will keep on rubbing till my hands are cramped and my wrist is sore. When you sweat me, when you know I'm gonna be the man who's getting swept by you. If you bruise me, then you know I'm gonna be the man who's turning black and blue. If you outside me, then you know I'm gonna be the man that knocks all over you. And when I'm coming, well you know I'm gonna be the man that comes when you tell me to. But I will come 500 times, and I will come 500 more, and I will keep on coming till my lips are dry and my sack is full.